Welcome to our Spooky Slumber Party.
Grab your favorite snack and get settled in for some spooky story time.
Well, good evening, my lovely ghouls. Welcome in. We're having another Spooky Slumber Party, but today we have a special guest joining us for our slumber party, which is the lovely Birdie. We're happy to have her back. She was with us during the Witch Talk episode, which was really, really fun. And Birdie, hi. Welcome in.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here, Birdie.
Of course.
We're so excited for you. So, the way this works is the theme is set where we're in the middle of the woods. We've got a rainbow fire going in front of us. We're all sitting around the fire and we're about to tell some spooky stories. And I believe tonight's storyteller will be the lovely Meso Thorny.
Hello. Well, my spooky ghouls, I have a delightful little spooky slumber party story tonight. I will be discussing a little meaty mystery.
Meaty?
Today, I am a little meaty, real meaty.
We're going to talk about some meat.
Oh, we're talking about meat, all right.
Is it the charcuterie board? Charcuterie board?
Nice charcuterie?
Charcuterie
I wish it was a nice charcuterie board. Now, technically, you could put this on your coochie board, but I don't know. I don't know what cheese it would go with. That's part of the mystery.
From under.
Oh man, we're crazy.
So you got to pair it with a real mystery cheese too. But
A good from under cheese.
that's right. So today I'm covering the Kentucky meat shower.
Oh, wait! I have heard about this. I am so excited.
Mhm.
It's been a while.
It's
Have you
weird.
heard about this, Birdie? Oh my goodness, this is so gross. And
Never heard of the Kentucky meat shower.
Oh, you're gonna hear about it today.
Oh my god, you're giving me
Oh,
yet
God.
another like alien mystery kind of situation. I'm kind of excited.
It's certainly a mystery mystery meat. So
Mystery.
So
it's
much
gonna
meat
be
on the mind.
Oh man.
meat's always on my mind, but this one is a little more mysterious.
I'm sure the story will be very beefy.
Oh,
boy.
God, I wish I had a drum snare. Oh, brother. So, it's gonna be short, sweet, and full of meat.
Okay.
Mystery meat.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Mhm.
between 11 a.m. and noon on March 3rd, 1876, a farmer's wife, Mrs. Crouch, was making soap on her porch when she reported seeing a piece of meat fall from the sky. Then more and more meat, like a meaty rain. Describing them as giblets falling from the sky, Mrs. Crouch said that the chunks made a slapping noise as they hit the ground. They fell for around 2 minutes before coming to an abrupt stop. Mrs. Crouch and her husband had believed at first that the event was a sign from God. Alan Crouch said the meat fell like large snowflakes. The red chunks of meat fell from the sky in about a 100 by 50 yard area. So when I looked it up, that's about 300 by 150 feet, if I looked that up correctly.
Oh.
So not like the biggest, but pretty much concentrated around their house. Not exactly, but a little,
That's
only 300 by 150 feet. Not
That's-
super large area, but weird still.
it still seems like a fairly large area. For
A large amount of meat.
Yeah.
That's a
Ooh.
lot of meat. So but it's a lot of meat to fall from the sky. Any amount of meat just raining from the sky to me is pretty meat-serious. Oh, and there's a train, guy, if you don't know by now. I live next to a train, and it is a sub-guest in every episode.
Yes.
So
That is our friend. That is
hopefully
our friend,
it's
the
not
train.
too honky.
That is our friend.
Oh,
the
it's
train.
my mortal
Yeah.
enemy.
We're deep in the woods, so we
Mr.
can still hear her. It's okay. She must be heard.
The train likes to make Miso lose her mind a little bit. But so these fell from the sky in about 100 or 300 by 150 foot area or 100 by 50 yard area near Olympia Springs in Bath County, Kentucky. From what I read, it seemed like like I said, the Crouch family's house got the most of it, but there's still a big area for meat, like I said, that fall out of the sky. Um, any amount of meat. I've never seen meat rain out of the sky, so you know.
Kentucky and their meat. You've got Kentucky
Kentucky
Fried
and their
Chicken,
random
and
meat
now they've
showers.
got Kentucky's steak shower. What kind of meat is exactly falling? Like, is it like a
Oh, you'll
ribeye
see.
steak? Okay.
There's a lot of theories behind that one. That's what makes it a mystery. A meatery. Meatstery.
It's a meat story.
Meat story.
No.
So, the day after the meat fell from the sky, many people came out to investigate it because it started going around. It was in the newspaper. People were hearing about it. Now, again, this is 1876, so a while ago. But a lot of people started coming out to investigate the claims behind the meat rain. They wanted to see, is this really true? A lot of people were in disbelief, obviously. And one such person who came out to give it a little gander was Harrison Gill, who described the meat as being all about sticking out of fences and scattered across the ground. Gill stated that most meat pieces that he observed were between 2 and 4 inches big. Keep in mind, again, this happened about 149 years ago. So there was, pardon me, there was no
sorry,
DNA testing at the time.
Can you repeat the sizes?
About 2 to 4 inches big.
Oh.
So not the biggest meat I've ever seen.
Hey, for some
About
people,
as big as my ex. Got it.
Some people would say that's a lot of meat.
Some people would say that's average meat.
It's not the size that matters, it's how you use it.
It's how you
It's how it rains from the sky.
Okay, so the average meat size is 2 to 4 inches, or 4 by
2 to 4 inches of meat. Your average meat rain, if you will. And again, like I said, this was 149 years ago at this point, so no DNA testing, right? No way to definitively test the mystery sky meat. And here's where this gets pretty fucked up. Some people who showed up to investigate it ate the mystery meat.
I know about that.
Yeah, that's right. They
That
fucking
is
ate
a different kind of beast. I'm sorry. Anyone that's just like,
I don't know who the fuck would be like, mystery meat out of the sky, you say? Well, let me fucking eat it. Let me just gobble that down my fucking gullet. No.
If they were religious, they could have thought that it was like that one time God dropped manna for the people that were traveling through the desert so that they would have something to eat, so that he would drop down manna and they would eat manna.
Right.
So this one, it's like meat. Drop meat in small area, but okay. Oh, man.
Well, the Crouch family thought it was a sign from God, so who knows? These people, though, I think they were just really they said, "Oh, you know what? You know what that is? We'll eat it. We'll tell you what it is." Because a few of them, it said, were hunters. They were like, "Oh, I'll be able to figure it out." So they ate it. They ate it. They ate it. They freaking ate it. It had me whirling for a little bit. I had to sit in a quiet room in the dark, rocking back and forth a little bit. Just for a few minutes.
Sick.
I had to. No, it didn't say anything about them getting sick, so I think they cooked it at least. It didn't definitively say that, but you have to hope, right? So, 2 men who tasted it judged it to be possibly lamb or deer. Though this meaty mystery has never been conclusively solved, all these years later, there are theories on what the sky meat is. I swear to
I love that it's called
Jesus.
Sky meat. I
Sky
love
meat.
that it's. Why can't it be called holy meat? No, it's sky meat.
It's sky meat. It's
sky
there is an
meat.
alien out there that accidentally dropped a bunch of meat and he is pissed.
Ah, shit! My fucking groceries! Damn it!
My meat! I came all the way to Earth for this fucking meat and I done dropped it.
Like, he was probably one of those that, had a bunch of groceries, put the bag of meat on top of the spaceship, put the cart away, forgot to
Just
take
completely
the bag
forgot it,
from
yep.
the top of the spaceship and then just flew. I think that's what happened.
Honestly, ironically enough, well, I don't know if it's ironic, but there's not that I saw at least, no alien theories on this one. which I thought was interesting because I mean, there's almost always an alien theory.
Yeah. Well, so question. When was this? That's the thing, right?
1879.
Hold on. Because the first time they started taking.
I'm sorry, 1876. I said it 3 times. I still forgot what year it was.
Hold on.
76.
Yeah, hold on.
1876.
Because we didn't really record alien encounters or talk about aliens until like the Roswell incident, and my brain can't remember when the Roswell incident is. So
the 60s, 1960s, right?
Oh, so this was in 1800s. This
is 1870s. Yeah,
so this is before.
So yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
before
so
it became popularized.
Before aliens were a popular concept.
Interesting. That's that's a fair point. I didn't even think about that because I was thinking during the time. I'm like really surprised it didn't loop back to aliens somehow. Because no matter what, it almost always is aliens.
Yep.
But so there is quite a couple of theories about it, about the sky meat. Leopold Brandeis, I don't know if I'm saying that right, a New York water treatment specialist, analyzed some of the preserved meat specimens and identified the substance as nostoc, a type of cyanobacteria, which is a type of gelatinous bacteria. Nostoc floats around and swells up and falls when it rains, giving it a colorful nickname like witch's butter and star slubber. Star slubber. That's a good one. I like that one. But, however, the weather conditions reported by the people in the area, including the Crouches, where most of this meat fell, said it was sunny, beautiful, clear day. No rain in sight. So, why can I not say this word? His theory was largely disregarded. Because again, everybody was like, no, it was a beautiful day out. There was no rain. There was no clouds. It was a gorgeous day. That's why she was on the porch making her soap. So Leopold gave the meat sample to the Newark Scientific Association for further analysis. Aha, I said it. I said the word.
Yeah,
it will not defeat me. Ah, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I say big words. So after giving this meat sample over, it led to a letter from Dr. Alan McLean Hamilton to appear in the medical record, which was a weekly medical journal, stating that the meat that they believed that the meat was identified as lung tissue from either it gets worse. Lung tissue from either horse or human infant.
Oh, the Fae
That's
dropped
right.
their food. The Fae are upset.
Human infants. But this is because this is really interesting to me too. Horse and human infant lung tissue, the structures of those organs are almost identical. Especially back then when you don't have like DNA and stuff, but the structures of those organs are like almost impossible to, tell the difference between without like the technology we have now, obviously.
Yeah, with the technology so that's fair.
But
to clarify, this was baby.
No, they assumed it's either baby lung or horse lung.
Or horse lung, yeah. Because
either someone shot a baby out of a cannon or shot a horse out of a cannon. Either way, awesome.
Well, I don't know if Meso's gonna bring this up, but there's a reason why they mentioned that they find stomach tissue or stomach acid is I don't know if Meso's gonna cover this, but apparently like one of the theories is that it's regurgitated meat from a bird of prey.
Yep. That is the leading theory actually. So
yeah.
But yeah, they said it's either horse lung or baby lung, but it's because the two are very similar. It's very unlikely that it's baby lung, but at the time it could have been. They can't tell the difference.
I mean, to be fair, let's just in theory, someone kills a family out in the woods and vultures come and vultures eat whatever is on the carcasses and then fly
Right.
away and get sick from the human tissue and barf
Yeah.
up all
Or
the
someone,
meat.
you know,
Yeah.
them getting into a grave, or I don't even know how burials worked at the time, honestly. Like, I know people were buried, but I don't know how well it was or anything. It was a while ago, so, you know.
Yeah.
I definitely, I mean, it literally is possible. They don't know. But the makeup of these samples were backed up with further analysis, with 2 samples of the meat being identified as lung tissue, 3 as muscle, and 2 as cartilage. So the lung tissues were either the horse or the baby, but they didn't say what the muscle or the cartilage were, like what they thought it was from, because they didn't really have any way of knowing. It was just muscle and cartilage.
Okay.
But as Daku said, the leading and most likely theory is that it's food that a flock of vultures vomited up. That's right, vulture vomit. As
Yeah.
crazy as that sounds, vultures have been known to throw up when frightened, like kind of like snakes. Snakes will also do this. They will throw up their food to lighten themselves as a defense mechanism to get away, because it makes them a little lighter and it helps them get the hell out of Dodge, right?
I thought that some snakes can't regurgitate. I guess it's just specific snakes.
It is possible.
Yeah.
But I haven't dug on that one, but I know some of them do, but I don't know about all of them. But I know that vultures will throw up, make themselves lighter, especially because they fly, right? So less weight, quicker flying, get the fuck out of there.
Oh, usually
So
big snakes like boa constrictors and pythons have the ability to regurgitate.
yeah, but because I remember seeing a python throw up it was either like a cow or an elk or something, like a huge,
Ugh.
a gator.
Gross.
Like I've seen crazy ones. I'm like, whoa,
More unknown meats.
that's wild. Or mystery sky meat.
Holy
If there's a,
Mystery sky meat.
but say if there's an anaconda in the sky, we have a big fucking problem. I'll tell you that right now. Sky snakes.
There is a story about that.
Oh boy,
there is a snake god.
that's fair. It's his fault, really. He's the one throwing up the meat.
That's how you get smote. That's how you get smote, babe. I'm sorry.
Oh god.
So regurgitated vulture meat is a theory.
Regurgitated vulture vomit. Yep. So in the Scientific America's 2014 follow-up story, the author points out that the diversity of the bodily tissue in the meat scraps as further evidence that they were likely picked apart by birds of prey, aka vultures, which just makes sense. That's why it would have muscle tissue, lung tissue, because, you know, vultures just go and eat whatever's
pretty
left.
much anything, yeah.
Exactly. And I'm like, dude, that really does make sense.
Can I say something real quickly? I hate that Disney has made vultures seem like they're scary, evil creatures.
They're amazing,
they're amazing
animals.
Birds. I'm so upset. Okay.
If we did not have them, the planet would be screwed.
I just hate that how a lot of cartoons back in the day made them seem like they're bad birds. No, they're great.
Birds, vultures, and like birds of prey and stuff like that are so important to the ecosystem, especially vultures, because they are like, they're decomposed, like they break things down, they help like the whole cycle of everything. I was actually going to say at the end of this, like, please respect vultures. They do not eat animals that aren't already dead. They won't hurt you. They're more scared of you than you're scared, you know, than you are them. They're good guys. They're so cute. I even like turkey vultures. I think they're adorable.
I think they're
cute big too. And cool. People are just weird about, and like you said, a lot of these cartoons and just things in general have pushed them to be like nefarious or like weird or creepy or like whatever. But they're so important. So love your local vulture and their sky vomit.
Yeah, I actually think it's funny
meats.
Because my next Spooky Slumber Party topic also has a bird involved, so I think it's funny that my next when it's my time to for my
birdie
party,
birds.
I also have a bird involved in this current note, so
we have Birdie here for the birds.
And Birdie's here. Wow,
that's right. Birdie birds.
Okay, can I just say, anytime I think of vultures, I think of Danny Phantom. Like, they are inexplicably tied in my head.
Interesting. I'm not super familiar with Danny Phantom.
So it's actually a pretty interesting show, and the implications of its universe are terrifying. Basically,
Oh no.
to summarize, basically, there are two different realms. There's the infinite realm, which houses literally every universe that could ever be created, as well as every afterlife.
Okay.
And there's the human realm that the story takes place in. Basically, in the intro, it kind of explains like Danny's origin story. He was 14 years old, got dared to go into a portal, turned the bitch on, died, came back to life as a
Oh
half
God.
ghost, half human,
Mm-hmm.
and now he
Jesus.
just fights ghosts to stop his parents from killing them and to stop the ghosts from killing humans.
Interesting.
And his main arch nemesis is named Vlad from Wisconsin.
Okay. All right.
And he wants to be Danny's stepdad so fucking bad that he's willing to
Oh,
kill his actual biological father to get with his mother.
that's
It's
The
a
thing
disturbing.
is, the thing is, Vlad's main minions are three ghost vultures that are all just like they all speak like old Jewish men, and they wear little fezzes.
That is a, but say little that what that's like the most random little sidekicks to ever have. These trains are driving me crazy.
they
Choo
got
choo.
they
I,
want to clock in.
I
They're like,
mean,
hear me. So but yeah, but vultures are awesome little animals, although they may vomit sky meat on you. So the act of them vomiting up their food has even been observed in the flesh. You see what I did there?
A.
In the flesh. But I do tend to lean toward the vulture theory because it really does make the most sense with the variety of tissues and it literally coming from the sky. There's tons of vultures in Kentucky. Though the one thing I can, the one thing I have to say is like and it was in a pretty condensed area, but it was still a large-ish area. And if it was a flock, sure, that makes sense, right? But what made them all vomited at once? What scared them enough in the sky to do that? And also, I haven't
Oops.
heard of a lot of other times because they've seen this happen before. But if I recall correctly, a lot of times when they've seen them vomit this, I think it has been observed a few times in the air, but most of the time it's on the ground, so they can take off into flight. And I can't think of hearing about a lot of stories other than this where it is raining meat for 2 minutes. You know what I mean? So, but that is the theory I lean towards, but I still think it's pretty mysterious. And again, they don't know either way. But there is piece of meat, one piece of Kentucky sky meat left in a preservation jar full of liquid. It didn't say what kind of liquid, but
probably
I'm
piss.
assuming maybe
No, it's probably whatchamacallit, embalming fluid or some kind of
that or
Yeah,
maybe some kind of like alcohol, something like that, because they had embalming fluid at that point. I'm pretty damn positive because 1876 is a long time ago, but not long enough to where that wasn't a thing already.
yeah.
But they even tested this piece of meat DNA wise because it's the only piece left. But all the tests they've done, they've repeated it, all are inconclusive. And I don't know if it's because of what they preserved it in, the age. There's a certain point where it's just so degraded that you can't get a solid answer. So they have no answers still. They have no answers even after DNA testing. It's all inconclusive. But the piece in a jar is now on display in the Bath County History Museum, which was opened in 2024. So if you ever in Bath County, Kentucky,
Ooh.
for some reason, you can check it
No.
out. You can
Wow.
go check out that little jar of mystery sky meat. But that,
Interesting.
my beautiful ghouls, is the meaty mystery of the Kentucky meat shower.
So
Nice.
what do you think it was, Birdie? I will give you guys my little crazy theory.
Ooh,
In
I like
my
a crazy
opinion,
theory.
I like the idea that someone just like some random hillbilly in the middle of nowhere decided, hey, why don't I take all of these bits and bobs of meat, throw them in a bucket, and then launch that bitch into the sky and see what happens?
I didn't even
And he
consider
never
that.
knew what happened to it.
That is funny. I'm not gonna
Well,
lie to you.
y'all know I'm the off the wall person in this group. And my theory is it is uh meat from out of this world. And I feel like there was some kind of a glitch in the system or grid that separates the different dimensions. And in that little grid box, like the meat fell from it and landed in our planet. That's what I think happened. And yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, I think that there was some kind of I think it's from out of this world. I do.
A little alien groceries, you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying that some guy went shopping and left a bag on top of his spaceship and then took off and dropped his groceries in the hole in the
He said,
grid
"Shit!"
and lost it. And he's just like, "Where'd it go?" And it ended up in our dimension instead. That's what I think.
Valid.
Interesting. Okay. Someone's gotta have the alien theory, damn it.
I'm
Someone's gotta bring that in.
present. Because I always like to make everything about the aliens. And if it's not aliens, then I say it's fae. The fae were eaten, and then their meal was interrupted.
Well, they were known for their love of babies.
That's what I'm saying.
True.
It could be a fae theory too, but I think it's
somebody. The fae's puking in the sky.
Yeah, I think it's some alien that was trying to make some kind of stew. Some kind of celestial stew, and he needed the meat for the stew, and went grocery shopping for said meat, and then lost it on the way home, and it popped up in our dimension. I love this story. This is the story I'm sticking with, you guys.
It's my story, and I love it. Clearly, it's them.
But thank you for sharing your story, Meso. I hope you
guys
enjoyed it. What did you think, Birdie, of her topic today? Or tonight, sorry.
I enjoyed that. I very much enjoyed it. I liked it.
I love that you had never heard of it before, because I love this story. This is one of my favorites.
It sounds like something that would happen in America, too.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Meat fell from the sky, better eat it.
The first time I heard this
Let me taste that meat.
The first time I heard this story and saw this one guy who was just because I the way it was told to me is that they were having a little contest on who was bolder, and so one guy touched it, another guy licked it, and then the other guy took a straight up bite of it. So yeah, the moment I heard the story where they were eating this unknown meat, I was immediately
wild behavior.
Yeah.
Absolutely bananas. But yeah, I thought that was a sweet little meaty treat.
Well, I thought it was
nice.
It was a pretty good one. I really enjoyed that. Thank you for sharing that for tonight's story time. Let's go ahead and enjoy the fire, close up for tonight, and then we'll regather again for our next Spooky Slumber Party. So we hope you guys enjoyed it. Birdie, we're gonna do our little outro, and you should be a pro at this by now. Because you've done it with us before. So I'm gonna say the first part. You already know you're gonna be the middle, and then me and Meso are gonna be, Meso's gonna end it. So you're gonna be the little sandwich, okay?
Little birdie sandwich.
A little birdie sandwich. All right. So I'm gonna start. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
We'll stay thick.
And
you stay spooky.